That's quite big.
Hey, Vsauce.
Alrighty, first session. We got right into it this morning. It was a bit crazy, but we're here, we're ready. So let's get the hell after it. Welcome one, welcome all to King of QR 2024. I hope you liked that intro. It took me so long to make. But here we are, we're on the national layout. As you would have just heard, we had a huge rush to get on track. We were at the very other end of pit lane in the scrutineering sheds, if you know Queensland Raceway. So we had to sprint the whole length just to get there on time when Anthony was calling our class. So here we are getting into it, national layout, first hot lap, and Connor on his brand new tyres has a bit of a moment. And there's the chip in the windscreen, and I promise I won't hold you to it, Connor, but damn, that hurts. Anyway, we're going to get into it now, and I'll let you warm up with me, and then we'll get into the hot lap, which we did in session 3. Now would you look at this, we have some overlays working. This is a bit of a pain in the ass because GoPro makes it borderline impossible these days to actually get nice overlays. So we're exporting, doing some trickery to get it into race renderers. But here we are on the fastest lap of the national layout for the day, which was really not that quick. It was a 1:33.1, which I'm happy with, given that I never normally run the national and my car is incredibly slow down the straights. But there was so much more room to optimize this lap. But we'll leave you to it and then we'll get into the summary. Final corner. I do want to say that I'm not sure that the speed recorded by the GoPro here is exactly accurate. It does seem to jump around, but I think it gives a pretty good idea of how fast we're going on average. But there you go, the 1:33.1 in the national layout. Rightio, so session 3 done and dusted, and that is the rest of the national all sorted. So it's tough to say. I mean, we went way faster than we did normally. We did a 1:33.1, which is great. We did it with much less traffic this time. We managed to hang out the back, as you might have seen. A couple of big moments, but that was okay. Hung it out wide a couple of times. That was kind of fun, but it's not fast. So I definitely think Race Chrono reckons there's a 1:32.6 in the optimal, but an optimal is an optimal depending on how I sandbag corners for others. But you know, that's good progress overall. I mean, by far we are, by the entire pit lane account, we are the slowest car basically everywhere, bar maybe one or two MXs, MX-5s on the straights. So that's never an ideal scenario. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. We can make it up in the corners, so the goal is to maximize that advantage while we have it. And one day we might go for a bit of a power build. Hopefully one day we can get the Dream A90 and then we wouldn't have to worry about this issue anymore. But, you know, as always, this car is meant to be a learner car. I can't be upset that I'm the slowest on the straights when I have the lowest horsepower and some of the worst power to weight ratios out of all these cars. Don't get me wrong, the 86 is an amazing platform, but, you know, for sure it's one of those things where if I had 100 more horsepower, you know, it's a completely different vehicle. But it also costs a lot of money to go extra horsepower. And to get into racing and to get into all this stuff, like, you know, you can be super competitive in an 86. And, you know, I'm trying to be super competitive in an 86. I'm doing well, but it's one of those things where eventually you come into the big boys club where everyone has 150 horsepower on you and all drive. And there's not much you can do about it. Anyway, that's the end of this session. So we're going on to the Clubman now. The Clubman's going to be good for us. You know, we've done it a bunch, much more corners, much more technical, only 2 real straights. So hopefully we can claw back some time, especially on Alex in the Z, who is running much faster than me at the moment. And that's quite upsetting because we can't let our friend beat us. But it's all right. We have 3 other tracks today to run. So let's see what we can do. See you in a minute. Alrighty. You ready for unhinged Lockie rants? Alrighty, welcome to this lap. This is the first layout of the Clubman. So we'll see how we go. Right, we'll whip it in here, throw some balls. Right, warming up here. Get some tire, get some tires. Heavy on the brake heel. Down a second. Tuck it in. Try and hit the curb. Hold it in. Hold it in. Hold it in. A little bit of brake heel. Hold it in. Understand. And then, if Connor wasn't slow here, we would be faster. It's alright, Connor? I'm sorry. I'm just talking through that unnecessarily. Anyway, let's get into it. So we're coming up here, touching the brakes. In, holy. Woo! Third gear, in. Force. Well, understeer, hold it tight, hold it tight, hold it tight, hold it tight, hard on the right, left on the brakes. Absolutely that. Oh well, holding it flat the rest of the way. Alright, heavy braking zone here. I kind of braked too early, that's okay. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Let's get this shit. So after that insightful experience from putting a mic on myself and trying to do a lap and also drive, which I'm not sure we're going to be doing again, here is the fastest lap of the Clubman, which was done in the second session. It ends up being a 107.33 according to the official timing as well as race chrono. So that's pretty average, frankly. It's nowhere near our best time, but that is okay. 1:07.33. Again, not our fastest lap around the Clubman, but I think everyone was going slow today, so I wasn't surprised that we didn't actually nail it. So we're now sitting here after that horrendous session. We had a massive moment, and I forgot to record it because I didn't have a battery in the goddamn GoPro, so I kind of fucked one up. So yeah, all in all, we're gonna go around and send it again. I have no idea what the line is for turns. What even is it? Like 5, 6, 7? It's pretty intense, that track, and we had a huge moment, and I'm a little bit, my nerves are a little racked, and I'm really upset I didn't get on video because it'd been a huge clickbait moment for the shorts, but that's another story. Anyway, we're gonna get back into it now. New battery in the GoPro, 2 more sessions of this track, and then 3 more sessions of sprint, and that'll be the day done. So we'll see you out there.
Into the Kingston, B-Tech, Turbo, hey! Shit! Hey! 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 Flirting! Oh, this is sick!
Here we are, Sportsman, second session on the last hot lap we will get, and we managed to clinch a 1:05.1, I believe. So that was awesome. That was really great to see, but I'm not sure I particularly like the Sportsman. I do think the Sportsman can be kind of hard to get into a rhythm, and also it's basically 2 massive straights with like a small third mini straight and like 3 corners that like are slow enough for me to make a significant difference against these much faster cars. So we gave it our best shot, but you know, definitely not a strong point. Up there with the National for this car, really not where this car shines. But here we can see our lap, and then we can get into one of the best circuits of the day, the sprint circuit. I also want to point out how great it is being able to see my trap speed into turn 1 and turn 2, which obviously this is a cooldown lap now, but it's been consistently higher all day watching these videos back. So that's huge that we're actually managing to maintain that from the previous video. If you haven't watched that, go watch it, go like it, go subscribe, and help me do this more. What can I say about King AQR? I mean, we had a really good day. We got tons of laps in. We only got 1 PB at the end, and we had to fight for it. But all in all, really awesome day. Learned a lot, drove a bunch. Might have been slow, but that's okay. On to the next one. Thanks so much for watching this video. We'll have another video coming out very shortly on the next QR series. Hopefully go a little faster, and I might have a little surprise for you guys. So like, subscribe, hit the bell, all the good things. Know when the videos come out, and I will catch you in the next one.